Here's some breaking news I would say on this morning that I would say the Savannah Guthrie, which is she returned as a Today's Show host after I would say a 2 months absent for finding her mother. Also, you already know, which I would say the Nancy Guthrie as well. Also, search for her mom still continues as well. And also now on a Today's Morning Show, which also a flagship NBC morning show, which Savannah Guthrie shows, I would say, her grief and her desperation, I would say, when her mother disappeared, which I would say her mother called is Nancy Guthrie, I would say, disappeared 2 months ago, and now I would say she was showing her viewers to let her resolve. And also now I would say the Savannah Guthrie returned as in a first time, I would say, a hosting for a Today's Morning Show, for a flagship morning show since I would say since Nancy Guthrie's appearance, which is her mom, exactly. However, I would say during her absence and also her producer, also host, and also I would say were expected, I would say, allow her to balance, I would say, her back to work day, I would say, with an intense, I would say, wartime and during her time on her news cycle as well. And also for more information with, I would say, Savannah Guthrie, and I would say for Savannah Guthrie, it's a 19-year veteran for an NBC, and also has been, I would say, a centerpiece for most of, I would say, the Today's Morning Show, I would say, for years. He also helping, I would say, Today's Morning Show set the tone for, I would say, the show for every weekday morning from every week, Monday to Friday, for quite a long time. However, during her absent 2 months, which I would say the Savannah Guthrie absent 2 months, which I would say the former host, which also a host of club, returned to today, which I would say as an a host during her absence as well during 2 months. And also if you look it back, I would say on late March, which I would say two women take an interview, also have interviewed, I would say, the Savannah Guthrie, saying that I cannot come back. This is my family. I think it's parts of my purpose right now. Also, Guthrie, which I would say Savannah Guthrie, also said during the, I would say, interview, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I belong anymore. I would like to try. And I would say Savannah Guthrie, I would say, she also adding to, I would say, adding to refer, I would say, referring to a adopters or a kidnappers below it, that I would say that kidnap her mom, which Nancy Guthrie, saying that I will not let them take my joy. She adding that my joy will be my protest, and lastly she also adding that my joy will be my answer as well. Also, I would say the another Today Show host, I would say the morning show, also have that language that why Savannah Guthrie is returning to work as a host on today's morning show as well. And that's it for the news today as well.